Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. This is Saul from Soul Drummer. Today we have another Learn Djembe online video for you. It's going to be lots of fun. We're doing a complete rhythm all the way from Guinea, West Africa. And it's a Malinki rhythm from the Wassalon region called Fakoly. And Fakoly is named after a legendary warrior from the old times. So really cool rhythm, hope you like it. This is coming direct from Guinea, West Africa. So we're going to have a call and we're going to have a whole break, 2 different djembe accompaniments. We're also going to demonstrate all the dundun parts and a few different solo phrases which are aimed towards the more advanced players. So you might just take some of the easier bits, but if you can put it together, this is a rhythm that you could do with your whole ensemble. I'll give a little demonstration, check it out. Okay, so I just demonstrated the intro, the 2 djembe parts and the outro. There's a lot more to it, so I'll demonstrate it all and break it down for you. So if you're able to like and subscribe to our channel, that would really help us. Thanks so much for the support. Lots more content coming up soon. And also check out the link below for the Djembe Masterclass. It's our online course that has 100 different video lessons. It's lots of fun, lots of great technique, fun rhythms from all over West Africa. All right, so Fakoly starts off with the call. So that call is a signal to start, in this case, the break of the rhythm. So the call starts on the flam, we'll do a tone, bri, ti, 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 and then 3 slaps. So all tone and then 3 slaps at the end. Let's do it one more time. 3, 4. Okay, from there we'll go into the whole break. The break is like a rhythmic section that the whole group will learn. It's great for technique, it's very interesting to the listener, and it gives the rhythm a bit of structure and flavor. So this break sounds like this. And then in this case, the rhythm will start straight after that on the next beat. So let's look at the first phrase. So after the call, we're going to do this phrase with the slaps. Ba, 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 ba. Alternating hands. But because we start on the beat, first beat, we're going to use the bass note just before with our non-dominant hand. So it goes. So bass, and then the rest of the bar is slaps. One more time. 3, 4. From there, we're going to do 4 closed slaps on the beat. So we take our non-dominant hand, simply rest it on the drum, and then we do our slap technique. Just a simple closed slap, we call that. So if we put that together with the call. Then we repeat again. So that whole phrase will go twice, and then we do the first bit one more time. So we go, but then now we're going to have a variation. Sounds like this. Very nice phrase, very typical traditional sort of phrase, and very funky. So let's take the time to break it down and learn it. The first note is the flam, slap. So 2 hands doing the slap, then a short pause and 2 tones, and then 1 more slap. So it sounds like this on the beat. 3, 4. One more time. Okay, pretty straightforward. From there, we go tone, slap, tone, slap. You can do it with the same hand or opposite hand. Okay, so let's add that together. Slap, tone, tone, slap, tone, slap, tone, slap. Okay, that's where we're up to. One more time. 3, 4. Okay, good. You're doing well. So we're going to add on 2 tones, 2 slaps. Okay. And then the final bit, bass slap, slap, slap. Again, I'm doing the pickup with my non-dominant hand. So the first part of the phrase again is, then we add, that's the final bit, and that's the whole break. So I'll do that last 2-bar section. 3, 4. All right, let's do it one more time, a little bit slower. So it's slap, tone, tone, slap, tone, slap, tone, slap, tone, tone, slap, slap, bass slap, slap, slap. Go. Okay, so I demonstrated the whole break all together before, so you can rewind and have a listen if you need to, and then practice it bit by bit and see if you can play the whole break. Once we've got that, we're going to go straight into the first accompaniment. It sounds like this. So this is very much like one of the basic essential djembe rhythms in 4/4, but we have one extra bass note added in as a variation. So what that is, slap, 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 tone, tone, slap, bass slap, slap, tone, tone. And it goes back to the start. And we start again. So I'm going to go on my lead hand on the slap, and then I'm going to go to the other hand for 2 more slaps consecutively. So I'm going right, left, right. From there, with my lead hand again, I'm going to go back to the 2 tones and back to the slap. So it goes like this. Again. And from there, we're going to sneak that bass in with our lead hand. Comes back to the start. Bass slap, slap, tone, tone, slap, 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 tone, tone, slap, bass slap, slap, tone, tone. Okay, so have a play with that. Try and get the flow, and eventually you can bring the speed up and get the relaxed feel. Okay, so the second accompaniment that will work together with the first one sounds like this. And again, this is a very typical part, but with a slight variation. So we start on a lead hand with the bass, and then 2 tones alternating. Then a slight pause, and with our lead hand, 1 slap. That's the timing. Let's try that together. 3, 4. So we repeat the same thing, but there's a rest now on the next bass. We don't do the next bass note. So we go rest, bass, tone, tone, slap, tone, tone, slap, bass, tone, tone, slap, tone, tone, slap. All right. So I hope you're doing well with that. If you're newer to djembe and you just want to get that break and those 2 parts down, that'll be great. But we're going to go on now to the solo phrases. So they're a little bit more technical. These are also, again, quite typical Guinea style djembe solo phrases. And the solos are played for the dancers traditionally. They're also played for the djembe players to develop their technique and for personal expression. And so 3 traditional solo phrases. I'll play them all together, as well as the heat up, which is the échauffement to finish, and the end break. So have a listen, and then I'll break them down one by one, bit by bit. Okay, so with the call. All right, so you might notice that the final break is just the end part of the original break. So I like to play in the beginning, the first break, and in the middle, but then you can do this slightly shorter break version at the end. All right, everyone, let's check out solo phrase number 1. I'll demonstrate the whole phrase once, and then I'll break it down. Starts again there. So what we're doing is just before the first beat, bass, tone, tone. Bass before the beat and the tone start on the beat. 2, 3, 4. So I'm using my non-dominant hand for the bass because it's before the beat. Then I'm coming onto the first beat on my lead hand. After that, we do 3 slaps on the beat. So we go 3, 4. Okay, so then there's a nice little phrase, and it rolls back into again. So we'll repeat this whole phrase a few times, 2 times or 4 times, it's up to you, as many times as you want. But the variation is bass, tone, tone, slap, 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 and then goes back to the bass again. So there's no pause. So what I'm doing there, after the bass, you've got the tone, 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 slap, tone, tone, slap. See that? And then you play it for the whole bar. Ti-ti-ka, 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 ti-ti-ka. So you put it together with the bass. And then should end, if you play it the way I did it, in the slap on your lead hand, so your non-dominant hand is ready to start with the bass again. Okay, so then you repeat that, and that's the first solo phrase. Solo phrase number 2 sounds like this. So there's a nice little roll at the end. So it's actually the same thing repeated 3 times, and then that little roll I'll show you. So the first bit is slap, 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 tone, tone, slap, 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 tone, tone, slap. And that slap becomes the first slap again. And repeat. Slap, 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 tone, tone, slap, 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 tone, tone, slap. Yeah? So it might take a little practice to get the feeling and the timing. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, let's go. If you can do that, we're going to now play it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, let's go. We finish there. Then we add this phrase. So basically it's all tones with a slap at the end. Di-di-di-di-di-ga. So it is 5 tones and a slap. It's a 6-note roll. Di-di-di-di-di-ga. But it comes down onto the beat, so the 3rd tone is actually on the beat. So we've got these 2 fast tones before. 2, 3, 3, 4. One more time. Let's put it together with the whole phrase one more time. Solo 2. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Then here, we start the 3rd solo phrase. So I played it 4 times. You could play it 2 times or 4 or more if you like. Let's have a look at that again. So we're going to put the bass right before the beat again as the pickup. And then we've got this roll here, which is also 5 slaps. Da-da-da-da-da. So we get that nice roll there. Okay, so once we've got our hands around that, we do tone, tone, slap, slap, slap. So put it together, 3, 4. One more time. Careful of the timing. Okay, good. So have a try of each of those solo phrases one by one. If you can put them all together into a beautiful sequence. Once we've got that down, we're ready to take the group out. So we can do what's known as the échauffement. And this is a cool variation. Also in English, we call it the heating up. So for the dancers and for the energy of the rhythm, we build up a bit of speed, and it's going to then take us to the call and the outro break. So it sounds like this. All right, so for the échauffement, what I'm doing there, slap, tone, tone, slap, 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 slap. So the first note is the slap, 2 tones, and then the rest of the bar is all slaps in 16th notes. So I did 4 bars, but you could do it longer. If you're playing with your group, you could build up the energy, take it up a bit in speed as well. So slap, tone, tone, slap. And then repeat slaps. And another variation. So after the call, which we did at the start, we do the last part of the break. So just this bit. So I broke that down a bit earlier on, so check it out. You can put it together. So I hope you enjoyed this rhythm. Now we're also going to demonstrate the dundun section, so check it out. All right, so now we're going to demonstrate the different dundun parts for the rhythm Fakoly. So the traditional style of dundun is actually to have usually 3 players, 1 on each of the drums, each with their own bell. But the drums would be played on the side. One person would play 1 hand on the drum and 1 hand on the bell. But today I'm going to demonstrate the upright version, which is the ballet style. And I'm going to demonstrate each of the 3 parts individually with their bell, which is the traditional parts. And then show you how you can do an interpretation of all 3 parts on one, which is a little bit more advanced. Okay, so first up we're going to start with the sangbum part. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. have the bell for that. So it goes. So. So those are the two different parts, if you can put them together. Otherwise you could do a quarter note on the bell, just like this. All right, so the big dunumba, that's very simple, that's just on each beat. It's got one note on each beat, but then it has its own bell as well. So just one note on each beat on the bass, but also di, 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 di. All right, so then on top of that, you could put the kenkeni part. So this one has the bell variation. And we come in on the offbeat, so 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and. So we're doing that offbeat Anna open, but then we're doing the muted note. So I'll just put the hand down using this part of the finger to press in. Add the bell. All right, so there you have it, the three traditional parts. Then we can start to put them together without the bell. So if we play this one here, we can add this one. We can add the kenkeni. All right, there you have it, folks. 3 different dundun parts and a combination of all 3 parts together for the rhythm Fakoly from Guinea. Hope you like that. If you can, please like and subscribe to our channel. That would be great. And check out the link for our online course as well. See you next time.